Hello there. It is Sonic's birthday. I don't know if it's the game's birthday or Sonic the Hedgehog's birthday himself. Sometimes they give these characters birthdays that are, fake birthdays. But I wanted to talk about Sonic the Hedgehog 2 since I consider myself better than the average player at Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And so I thought I would give 3 tips for this game. I mean, these tips aren't anything big, but I don't know, maybe it could help someone out there. Let's go over the tips. Alright, my first tip for Sonic 2. When you're in Emerald Hill Zone, just go. Don't stop and think about every single enemy, because that's when you can get attacked. Just go and try to hit enemies along the way, like I did right there. So you can jump a few times as you go, but just go. Go to the right, use the bumpers, get in the air, and don't think about what you're doing. Just go with the flow of the level, if that makes sense. Because look what happens when you stop and think about the enemies. When I stop and think about this monkey right here, he has time to hit me with the coconut. You just gotta go. I'm not saying this is the strategy for every single level in Sonic. But in Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, in the first level, you don't want to think about everything. In Green Hill Zone, you don't want to think about everything. In Emerald Hill Zone, you just gotta go to the right. Get in the air, go to the right, jump a few times, try to hit enemies along the way, but you don't want to stop and think, because that's when the enemies can hit you. And that's my first tip for Sonic 2. My second tip is that sometimes you can take out Eggman in the boss battles in one go. What I mean by that is that he appears, and then you just jump on him and keep jumping on him, and you can take him out without having to do a prolonged boss battle. Like in Chemical Plant Zone, we're gonna try it right now. We're gonna see if we can take out Eggman, and maybe 1 or 2 goes, we'll see. You gotta get the jump right. No, I couldn't do it in 1 go. I tried. I got close. There we go, we did it in 2 goes. So my point is, you don't have to have a prolonged boss battle. You can get a lot of hits in once he appears. It doesn't work for every boss battle, but in Chemical Plant Zone and maybe a couple of others, it does work. You can just hit him as he appears, and keep hitting him, and you don't have to do a prolonged boss battle if you do that with the right jump at the right time. So that's my second tip. My third tip is for Aquatic Ruin Zone, or whatever this is called. It's right after Chemical Plant Zone. And the tip is to stay above water. There are underwater parts to this level, but you don't have to go in them. And you just want to find a way to stay above water, so go to the highest points possible, the highest platforms possible, and just stay in that area. Like what I'm doing right now. I'm staying on the highest platforms possible in order to avoid the water down below. And to me, it's much easier to play this game if you're not in water. And I think you can say that about any platformer. Any platformer, the water levels are probably the most difficult and frustrating levels out there. Even in Mario, and especially in Sonic. So you just want to stay on the highest platforms. Don't take a risk by going down below. Don't even take a risk by going in the middle parts of the level. Just stay in the highest points, and you'll avoid the water, like what I'm doing right now. See, if I take this road down here, it might take me down to the water. I'm trying to get above there. I don't know if I can. I don't think I can. We'll see what happens here. I want to be careful. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. I think I messed up. But it's not too bad. Alright, so some light water, some light ponds. It's not too bad. We're not doing a good job of staying on the highest platform. The highest platform is up there. Let me see if I can get back up there. But you get the point. The easiest parts of this level, I did it. I got on the highest platform. The easiest parts of this level are above water, and that's what you want to try to do. And we beat the level. So try to stay above water in Aquatic Ruin Zone, and I think you'll do a better job than if you go underwater and have to face the threat of the underwater enemies and getting the air bubble and all that stuff. You don't want to do that. You just want to stay above water. That's my third tip. And those are my 3 tips for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. In the first level, Emerald Hill Zone, you just want to go fast, go with the flow of the level, don't think too much. My second tip, in Chemical Plant Zone, you can take out Eggman without having to go through a prolonged battle. Just keep hitting him when he appears, and maybe you have to keep hitting him a few more times. It doesn't have to be that long. And in Aquatic Ruin Zone, stay above the water. Don't go into the water because that'll make this level so much harder. Just stay above water and you'll beat the level without any problems. So those are my 3 tips for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Happy birthday, Sonic, and I'll see you guys soon.